Alright, after 30 minutes in the queue as a healer, we get AAC Cruiserweight M4. We are on a circular platform that's just like in the sky. In the nice clear blue sky, maybe above the clouds even. There are some other circular floating platforms quite a ways away, but still within very easy eyesight. Blade dude starts doing some stretches, getting limber. Regulator activates. Feral soul injected.
With his fearless blade work and preternatural agility, he's the apex predator of the Cruiserweight division, the Howling Blade!
Looks kind of like a Gundam. Lone Wolf, Howling Blade. Yeah, very futuristic. His sword is like an energy sword. Looks kind of like a blazing blue flame kind of sword. All right, let's do this.
Let's begin, shall we?
We shall. That's roughly the voice I was doing.
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
It's louder than I usually mean it to be. That does hit hard, even better geared like most of us are these days. So the Great Divide, the tanks just want to be on each other for that. Comes to the center.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Circle underneath him, and then the wolves. See those little shadow things? They'll also create circles.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
He's gonna dash across, do a line attack in the middle there, and then a cone. So you want to go to the opposite side of where he started, because that's where he'll dash to. More wolf thingies jumping out at us. Okay, and dash across. So we want to be here. Perfect. Dodge the cone, very easy. 82%.
A stylish evasion, well done.
Stacking mechanic will hit. Come on, dude, run to the boss, always. Dude, oh my god. He moved. He moved at the last second. Oh my god. He almost bit it right there.
I do like toying with my prey.
Beckon Moonlight. Not sure what that is yet. We'll see. Okay. So this guy's gonna be first and then one behind me. This sucks. So that guy's gonna dash his sword side. Okay, and then his sword side. Alright, and then his sword side. So they do damage on half of the field.
Off a pack of wolves.
On the side where they're, oh god damn it, where their sword is. You want to stand behind these guys. That's the only safe spot. Later on, it'll add another batch. Bare fangs adjusted. Okay.
The earth is mine to command.
So the outside will give line attacks first, and then the inside will give line attacks. What are you getting hit by here, bud? Okay, stay where you are. Good stack. Jeez. I already have a hot on everybody, so we're gonna be okay. Other healers
Not
are white
bad.
mage also.
Not bad.
Tactical pack
We've
is
scarcely begun.
kill the wolves that are about to spawn, the wolf heads. Tanks tank them. Tank them together. You're gonna also be spreading out. Stacking mechanic. Oh shit. Okay, that's fine. There's a stack. There's also going to be a spread. Let's get some mana back here. So spread out. I read, and then sorry, the part of this that's you got to get these wolves down before his power gets to 100. And then he'll do a big, the big attack.
Wings.
The wolf heads kind of circle around him, powering up his sword. He's going to pound the ground a bunch. Ground spikes come up. And now the arena is slightly smaller, and everything's going to be faster.
Still you stand.
58%.
How delightful.
The dashing sword guys are going to be the ones I'm the most scared of, really. Even though it's faster, it's not faster enough that it's scary. Okay, and then we're gonna go to the side that he goes to. Awesome sauce. Okay, and then just dodge the wolves after. They're just line attacks. I thought you had to be inside, but you can get outside.
Can be wielded in surprising ways.
This part... Okay, so this pillar to my left is gonna fall toward me, but it's gonna fall away from the edge. Okay? I'm always looking to the left here. That's gonna fall toward the edge. So I'm gonna go over here. And that's how I've learned to do this in the videos. That's gonna fall away from the edge, so I'm gonna go here. Super safe, easy peasy. I was really nervous for that part. I watched several videos to figure it out. Okay. That's just AoE unavoidable. Tanks should share that, or tank use a cooldown on it.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
39%. Let's get mana back again. Is Bear Fangs the swords? Or, okay, the easy part. So those two will go first. And then these two. And then wolf heads here. I'll get them up. Please don't. Shit.
You're mine.
Okay. I should have paid more attention to dodging than getting him alive.
A pack of wolves.
I didn't see which ones came down first. The middle ones? Okay, cool. Shit, seriously? I didn't dodge that? Okay. Here's this next part. Okay. I have 2 Vulns. It's not good. Extra planar. God, I almost died there. I gotta give myself a shield. This is gonna hit multiple times. With Vuln sucks. "21 seconds on my Vuln." What did I get hit by again? Oh gosh, okay, this guy first. So, shit. We're gonna have to dance fast here. Yeah. Boom, yeah, baby. What? No. I didn't get hit by that. Fuck you. Fuck. This is dumb. I did not get hit by that, dude. I moved. I have 3 Vulns and I just increased the frickin'... So dumb. I gotta give myself a shield. I'm not dying from this. I dodged the frickin'... So dumb. I'm so annoyed. %. I dodged the sword, guys, didn't I? Was I just going too far? Dude, like, how do you not see that? Ah, shit, fuck. I don't see that. Don't let us die at this frickin'... Okay. I gotta not do anything until I'm sure I'm gonna be safe from everything. I'm looking at the one on the left. The left is gonna fall away from the edge here. Let's get mana back. 3%. Looking at the left, it's gonna fall away, we're good. Looking at the left, it's gonna fall away, we're good. 0.7. Oh my god. I contest, I should not have gotten hit by one of those things, but whatever. A couple of things I definitely did get by. Buddy falls, gets small again,
KO!
passes out.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger!
I wish I was getting out of this. AAC Cruiserweight tier complete. I wish I was getting out of this before, like soon enough so I can player comment Ooh, the other healers here. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, they deserve that.
It's all over. Until next time.
I don't care about any of this. I can just leave. I can't. Even knowing the fight, it goes really fast, and I guess any role you're doing, your focus is also drawn away by whatever else your responsibility is, either doing damage, healing, or tanking. You know, mitigating here, whatever. I was occasionally focused so much on getting somebody else topped up that I lost focus on dancing away from bad stuff, but that's the game. That is, after 30 minutes, I'm glad that we didn't wipe, and then, yeah, good job, everybody. Talk to Yana to continue. Cutscene, she's jumping for joy. You did it! You really did it! You're amazing, you know that? I know I just did her voice yesterday, but I gotta get back into it again. I'm sorry. I'm figuring it out. Howling Blade comes in. You were simply too strong for me. I died, but okay. I gave my word, and I intend to keep it. I will retire from fighting. I give him a smile. With this, I've escaped imminent death, but I've also lost my purpose in life. Tell me, what am I to do with myself now? I truly do not know. I think on it. My options are, there are battles you can still fight, help us oppose the president, or let's avenge the brute bomber together. Let's avenge the brute bomber together. Determined face, fist in palm. The president has sacrificed the lives of countless fighters for the sake of entertainment, and as good as killed my friend. I ought to despise him, I know. But as I said before, we owe everything to him. That's why we continued to fight willingly, even if it meant dying from our illness. Gritted teeth from Yana, clenching her fist really tightly. You fool! Okay. You fool! No, hold on. Irish. You fool! No. You fool! You can't tell me that the brute bomber went willingly to his death. Oh my God! I lost it. I did it yesterday and I lost it. You fool! You can't tell me that the brute bomber went willingly to his death, and there are people who care for you, even if you don't seem to care for yourself. All this time, Eutrope's been fighting alone to try and save you. I'm sorry. I'll figure it out. Maybe. I don't know. What? She vanished without a word soon after we developed symptoms of psychonecrosis. I searched and I searched, but could find no trace of her. I was more shocked than anyone when she suddenly showed up and challenged mercy. Seeing how strong she still was, I assumed that her symptoms had abated, and she decided to resume fighting. Let me make it crystal clear. You've been using your debt to the president as an excuse not to face the bitter truth, and in doing so, you've lost sight of those dearest to you. You've lost sight of those dearest to you. It was in order to save you that Eutrope went after Mercy for her soul. God, what? I'm all out of sorts. I died when I shouldn't have, and now I'm losing her voice. Not that I'm good at accents anyway. Okay. She thought it was the only way she could be with you. Who could see no life outside the Arcadian? She thought it was the only way she could be with you. Who could see no life outside the Arcadian? To be with you, who could see no life? Okay. Sorry. The words are impacting him. I have no words. Sorry, that was me laughing, not him, because he said, yeah. I have no words. You're right about everything. The choices I've made have been out of fear that I would no longer be the Howling Blade. That's why I did nothing to stop my friend, even though I knew he was going to his death. Puts a hand to his chest. Forgive me, Hector. I should have tried to save you, like they did. Tears falling a little bit, or at least one. We saw one shiny tear. Thank you for bringing me to my senses. The president has done enough harm. I will help you to stop him. A little bit of crying from Yana too, but she's wiping it away. It's heartening to count the Howling Blade himself as our ally. It's heartening to count the Howling Blade himself as our ally. The Howling Blade is no more. From now on, it's simply Retsara. Let's continue talking at my gym. Eutrope and Naomi are there, and they'd be happy to see you. Understood. There's one matter I need to tend to, so I'll meet you there shortly. I give her a nod. She nods back. The three of us walk out of the green room, which is probably not the best place to be having this conversation. I'm sure there are cameras and listening devices, but I never really thought about it before. Teleport to True View and run to the east, bro. A little bit of south, too. And into the gym we go. I only see Yana in here. Cutscene. We're talking about something. Rhett Sorrow joins me with the three kitties following him. Rhett Sorrow, sorry. Pets are forbidden where I live, so I was hoping that you could look after these little ones. We'd be glad to. Naomi has been wanting to adopt a cat for a while now. She must be upstairs with Eutrope. I'll go and see how they are. May I come too? May I come too? Of course. You and Eutrope have a lot of catching up to do, I expect. They start walking to a door, theoretically, that leads to stairs that go up. I'm in the gym, playing with the kitties. Waiting. In come running Yana and Retsara. We have a situation. Naomi and Eutrope are gone. Naomi wouldn't take Eutrope outside in her current state, and her terminal was left on the bed. Something's happened to them. Our screen in the gym turns on by itself. Kind of fuzzy for right now. Just the gray fuzzy lines. Then the logo of the AAC or whatever. Mercy, the unenhanced warrior, for your contributions to the excitement provided by Ascension Arcadia, you have my utmost esteem, says the voice. That voice, it's the president. However, I cannot suffer anyone to rewrite my script. And so, as a safeguard against further deviations, I have taken Eutrope and Naomi into my care. After some coaxing, Matem divulged to me that you wish to cure psychonecrosis. And it just so happens I know where you can find the stimulant you seek. The drop of life, it is called. What do you want from us? Says Retsara. Two simple things. Mercy must continue fighting at the Arcadian, and you must never again meddle with my script. Nothing needs to change otherwise. If you become Grand Champion, Mercy, our soul repository will be at your disposal, and I will even disclose the location of the Drop of Life. That is all. I look forward to seeing your exploits at the pinnacle of the Ascension Arcadia Championship. Okay, so Championship was the C. I was trying to remember, yeah. The Heavyweight Division. Screen goes off. Excuse me. So the president was a step ahead of us. One wrong move and Eutrope and Naomi will come to harm. It seems we have no choice but to place our hopes in Mercy. My options are, I won't let you down, or that's a lot of pressure, ... I won't let you down. Determined look. I say this to her. Thank you. As your second, I'll continue doing my best to support you. As will I. I won't turn a blind eye to the President's depraved actions any longer. Never again will I let anyone be taken away from me. He looks over to the kitties that are a reminder of our lost bomber. Wait, where are you? In front of, okay. Can I click the exit, please? Alright, we have Yana outside to finish the quest. She says nothing at first. Sorry, I'll be fine. As long as we do what the president says, no harm should come to my sisters. Now, ahead of your campaign to become Grand Champion, I want you to prepare as best you can in your own way. Whether you train to hone your skills or rest to recover your strength, see to it you're ready for your next fight. I'm truly sorry to place so much on your shoulders, but you're the only one we can depend on. Please come and find me here when it's time for heavyweight matches to begin. 53-66 Gil. We get one each of the rank 11 direct hit rate, crit, and determination materia, and we can choose once again. I'll do tenacity this time. I'll do tenacity this time. And that's it for this quest. However, let's get into the next one. Feral Fandom. Given to us by Yana, outside of the gym. Here we go. Ah, Mercy, I was hoping you'd drop by. There's something I wanted to share with you before heavyweight matches begin. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. No. I got it back. Again, still not a good accent, but it's best I can do. We talked to Yana and Retsara to continue. I've asked Honey and the others to come as well. Before they arrive, let's have a quick refresher of the situation. Cutscene. The refresher is because, like, this quest was given probably with patch 7.3. So after everybody did the Cruiserweight stuff, they had to wait however many months between point 2 and point 3. During your Cruiserweight campaign, we managed to convince several fighters to retire from the ring, not least of all Retsara, who was already afflicted with psychonecrosis. There was one who couldn't be persuaded, though, the brute bomber. Retsara just kind of looks down to the left. I myself developed symptoms of psychonecrosis after Utop ambushed us. I got a little carried away, using a feral soul to stop her. There was a glimmer of hope when Nayuni discovered the existence of a cure, but it was dashed when the president took her and Eutrope hostage. He wouldn't allow us to deviate from his script. But in an unexpected turn, the president himself was aware of the cure, the drop of life, and he said he'd divulge its location if you could become Grand Champion. How did he learn all this? Where does he get his information? I've never met the man, so he's a complete mystery to me. That's why I wanted to gather everyone, in order to form a better picture of who we're dealing with. I cross my arms. I guess we're meeting the president. But in walk Honey, Dancing Green, and Riot something. Or something Riot. Color Riot? I don't know. Honeybee Lovey says, "Hello, my dears. We let ourselves in through the back. You never know who's watching after all." I'm trying to make her southern. Hey, what's the occasion? We having a retirement party or something? Says Dancing Green. Yana explains what's going on, why they're here. Continues to explain. Sorry, hun, but I haven't met the president in the flesh either. He only called me a few times to give instructions, and it wasn't him but Matem who came to recruit me at one of my performances. While he recruited me and Hector in person, all contact afterwards was via communicator. He'd speak solely about business, never private matters. Oh, so he did meet you in person, so it can't be Matem. Unless Matem used a proxy, like a fake, hired an actor or something. Sugar Riot. Same with me, I'm afraid. Dancing Green, on the other hand, is well acquainted with the man. After a fashion, the geezer has a love for the theatrical. As a performer myself, we quickly hit it off, and often had debates about the best way to engage the audience. Okay, so probably not Matem. He gets to thinking about it, and we get a flashback, and in sepia tones, we see what looks kind of like a middle-aged, unimpressive almost kind of a comb over haircut of a human man with a headset. One of those kind of Texas style or like, well, I don't know what, but those ties that are like cut off 3/4 of the way, the length they would normally hang, or 2/3 to 3/4 of the way. Vertical striped white shirt underneath, just an open kind of dinner jacket kind of thing. Well, I believe the key is making folks feel good. He insists that they need a measure. He insists they need. Okay. What's going on today? Okay. He insists that they need to feel a measure of discomfort, and that's the job of a heel. 'Tis when the loathsome are laid low that the audience knows the highest high, and the fighters burn brightest, he'd always say. That sort of poetic justice has appeal, I'll admit. For proof, you need look no further than the frenetic crowds at the Brute Bombers matches. Whatever else the president may be, he's a damned good showman. Yana cocks her head at this a little bit. Right, the president's personal life. All I know is he traces his ancestry to Lindblom. Lindblom? That's where the stimulant for the regeneration factor was apparently researched. Well, what do you know? Unfortunately, I never got the opportunity to hear more about his past. The last time I saw the old man was 3 years ago. A little bit of a bummer from Yana. Thinking from Retsara. "3 years ago. That would be around when Metem approached Honey. I wonder if something happened to the president that's kept him from appearing in public. But with the limited knowledge we have, we can only speculate." So even between all of us, we hardly know anything about the president. Our play remains Mercy becoming grand champion. Only then will the president share the cure's whereabouts. And if he goes back on his word, we can threaten to reveal the truth about the immortalized to the public. If all else fails, then we do have that hand, but if we're to use it, we must first rescue Eutrope and Nauni. Camera zooms in on his face a bit. So as to not endanger them, the plan will need to be discreet and foolproof, and I could use everyone's help. Can I count on you all? I'm offended you thought you had to ask. Of course you can count on us. We'll save Yana's sisters and give that rotten president a piece of our minds. I got along with the old man well enough, but I had no idea about his shenanigans. Art and entertainment shouldn't come at the cost of those who make it. Ain't that right, sugar? She smiles and nods. I look to the 4 of them, I guess. Smile. Thank you all so much. With everyone's cooperation, we'll work to free my sisters while Mercy continues her campaign to become grand champion. It goes without saying, but I'll continue supporting you as your second. Together we'll carve a path through the heavyweight division. It seems we all have our tasks. The rest of us will begin exploring ways to rescue the girls at once. Nods all around. The 3 of them walk out. Retsar gives a fist pump, and then he runs out after him. Camera pans up to the ceiling, black screen. We talk to Yana to continue. Cutscene again. We're talking about something. So there's about to be an Arcadian broadcast. It's a regular program intended for fans, so it might not help much with your preparation, but it couldn't hurt to give it a watch. She uses a controller to turn on the screen in her gym. The camera zooms into it as normal. We see Metem. Fans of the fight and connoisseurs of combat, I bid you welcome to another edition of the Arcadian Hour. For today's special guest, we have the heavyweight fighter who shall soon face the unenhanced upstart Mercy in the ring. We see heels, up the legs, black and red armor that's form-fitting, Elzen female, red hair, sitting on a couch. Little bits of skin are showing throughout. The entire outfit is like a form-fitting black kind of spandex with what kind of looks like red plastic bits here and there. Spires, three-pronged forks, kind of like a devilish motif a little bit. Oh, yeah. The devilishly divine dominatrix Vamp Fatale. I remember... okay. I remember when this came out. I wasn't even close to doing these, obviously. This is my first time through. I remember Dommy Mommy, I think, was being floated around during this fight. She is indeed trying to be kind of seductive. Her fingernails are black with maybe little white painted ghosts on them, but they are sharpened to like a point. Or she's actually a vampire, so they're not sharpened. That's just how they are. Vamp Fatale. As indicated by her appellation, Mercy has climbed her way up the ranks without the use of a feral soul. Should this upstart rise to become Grand Champion, they would be able to do as they please with the Arcadian Soul Repository, and it seems they intend to release all the souls. Oh, we're making it public. Okay. This would fundamentally alter the Arcadian, leaving it a championship of unenhanced fighters. What are your thoughts on this? Excuse me. Don't make me laugh. The upstart would only bore us to death. Our fans crave spectacular battles that will blow them away, and you simply can't get that without feral souls. Matem turns back to the camera. So saith the lady, but what do you, the people, actually think? We hit the streets to find out. We see a flash of flame in the logo. Fight without feral souls? What'd even be the point? Says a questionable fan. This is the Arcadian we're talking about. If I can't watch a muscular woman imbued with a beast soul squeeze the life out of her enemies like she's making juice, I'm not interested. Okay. A Lalafell, orange hair, female. The unenhanced warrior? Just a novelty, I reckon. There to drum up excitement for the championship. It was interesting at first, I'll admit, but the act has gotten old, and everyone's had enough of it. I know I have. Hostile fan, Elzen, bright blue hair, male. Frankly, I despise the upstart. She forced the Howling Blade to retire without outrageous wager, for one thing. We don't need some outsider barging in and running roughshod over our traditions. Leave the Arcadian alone, you hear me? Leave the Arcadian alone. Fire screen for a second again. We see the logo of the Arcadian. See, no one wants her pathetic excuse for entertainment, she says, laughing. Huh, that's odd. There should have been some interviewees who supported Mercy as well. Matem was crossing his arms, was a little bit confused. She stands up and stomps on his toes. And he howls in pain. Or perhaps not, he says into the camera, getting up. She grabs the camera, kind of pulls it up her body, showing where the skin shows here and there. You're next, darling. You've been a naughty, naughty girl. And I'm going to give you the punishment you deserve. She leans in and kisses the screen, leaving a lipstick print of lips on it. And walks out. I can see why people got all... Yeah. What are they doing? Yana throws the remote at the screen and it turns off. Damn them! They clearly only showed the interviews that serve the president's agenda. I just give a roof, it is what it is kind of smile. I'm sorry to see that, Mercy. Close my eyes, shake my head no, it's fine. Go back to smiling to her. But you have plenty of supporters out there, and that's the honest truth. The door opens. Surprising Yana. About 6 random people run in. Forgive our sudden intrusion, but after the broadcast just now, we simply couldn't sit still. You're my hero, miss. I'll keep cheering you on, so please don't give up. I think we talked to that youth earlier in a previous quest. There are many of us who feel the same. We believe in you, and we wanted you to know that. I get nervous whenever I watch you fight, but at the same time, I'm inspired. Given courage. I don't get that from fighters who use feral souls. That's right, and don't forget, souls weren't even used in the Arcadian in the beginning. I bet the other fighters could also put on a thrilling show without enhancing themselves. Battles with feral souls are a spectacle, there's no denying that, but by the same token, it feels artificial. Your fights, on the other hand, are as real as it gets, and it fires me up like nothing else. So keep your head held high and keep fighting the good fight in the heavyweight division. They all cheer. I look to all of them and give them a nod. No smile for some reason, but... The 5 of them leave. The kid stays behind a little bit. Walks over to Yana. Please, let me join your gym. I want to become a fighter just like Mercy. She's a little bit shocked by this. Smiles. Well, now, we'd be glad to have such an enthusiastic trainee. I must warn you, though, that the training isn't easy. Why don't you come back with your parents for a tour first? He smiles. Nods. Runs off. She turns to me. See? You have quite the following. Even if there aren't even if there aren't any more feral souls, it doesn't spell the end of the Arcadian. Many people admire and support you, and it's for them as well that you fight. It's for them as well that you fight. Once I'm cured, I'd love to come out of retirement and fight unenhanced myself, and I believe the others feel the same. She gets a call. Hand to ear. Is that so? Alright, we'll be there. Green room. This is it, Mercy. The heavyweight matches are beginning. Matim's asked us to meet him at the green room as usual. This is a weird, determined look with the fake smile. But I give the fist in palm. Like I might be worried. Can't mount. Why try? 'Cause I'm dummy. Dumb guy. We run west and north to the Ethernet shard, which we'll use to go to the green room. Jog do 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 do. And we find Metem to turn the quest in, with Yana as well. It's good to see you again, my friends. How have you been? We've been better. What's the big idea with that broadcast? I'm sorry, but it was the president's orders. It was all I could do to drop a hint that there were other opinions. The mass retirement in the Cruiserweight division has left the president feeling threatened. Whatever he may have said before, he's eager to be rid of you. On that matter, it's no use trying to convince the heavyweight fighters to quit. They've all been informed about their psychonecrosis and choose to continue fighting of their own volition. That's because they've been told that if they can defeat you, they would be able to use your soul to cure their affliction. Grr, that bastard and his low tricks. Victory is your only way through this, so what anger you have, I suggest you channel into the ring. As you did before, I have no doubt that you will make your mark in the heavyweight division as well. 1287 Gil, 5 of the rank 11 skill speed materia plus 18. We'll choose a couple. We'll choose some direct hit rank 11s as well. He walks away. We talk to Yana. I just want to get to the actual fight so I can watch a video and then do it. This quest is called the Breathtaker. Yeah, here we go. Grr, just when I think I've seen it all with the president, he comes up with another underhanded move. If what Matem says is true, we've little hope of convincing your opponents to quit. There's nothing for it but to stay the course then. While you fight to become Grand Champion, we trust in the others to rescue my sisters. If we can get the drop of life's whereabouts from the president in the end, then we'll be able to save everyone. Quest accepted. Cutscene. Right then, let's take a look at your first heavyweight opponent. Kind of already did, but we look to the screen, the camera zooms into it. We see Dami Mommy in her black and red outfit. Who would have thunk it? A bat, the shadow of a bat. Yeah. Vamp Fatale, who you had the displeasure of seeing in the broadcast earlier. She's a fiendish fighter who harnesses the soul of the Desmodont. Delta E Sam Mary O Delta O Nancy Tom. Desmodont. A giant bat whose power allows her to suck the life out of her opponents. Her biggest claim to infamy, though, is the fact that she's a sadist. Inflicting pain brings her pleasure, and her ring is filled with apparatuses for that purpose. Mind your surroundings out there, or you'll become her plaything. She gives me a thumbs up. Remember, you have plenty of fans who believe in you, so believe in yourself, and show them the strength of the unenhanced warrior. She gives a fist and palm. Now get out there, give Vamp Fatale what for, and claim your first heavyweight victory. I give a fist and palm and a smile. I'm more determined to look this time. Sorry I didn't let the music play. AAC Heavyweight M1 now accessible, also known as AAC M9N. N for normal, obviously. But for now, Yana and I thank you for watching so much, including my death. Hope you've enjoyed. We'll see you soon for the next one. Bye bye for now. I'm nervous. Later.